right, Liverpool fans, wanted to hear from you whether you're going to boo and what reception you're going to give Trent Alexander-Arnold this evening. Barry's a Liverpool fan and wants to have his say, and he's entitled to it. Barry, very good morning to you.
Morning, Barry.
Good morning, Ali. Good morning, Ray. Love watching the pair of yous over the years. Great pair. Lads, can I just say, right, I've been a season ticket holder since 1978 at Liverpool.
Yep.
Love Trent. Love the bones of him. Never booed him last year when he's got that red shirt on. You can stick David Moyes in a Liverpool kit. That's his shield. He doesn't get booed when he's on that pitch. But you know, tonight when he comes back, I don't care. I'm practicing the booing like that fella. That lad knew all season what he was doing. Do you know what it's like, Ali? Everyone goes, oh, he was at the club for 20 years. So you've been with your missus for 20 years and you knew she was texting some Spanish fella and then she's gonna get off with it. Nah.
Cheap to keep them. That's a different scenario, that one.
Honestly, he let us down. Even to the fact my 6-year-old grandson, he sits in the seat next to me in the cop. And last season he goes to me at the start of the season, I want Trent on my shirt. No, he knew that he was going, and he never said nothing. My little grandson's got Trent on the back of his shirt. He dinged it. He went, I won't wear that again.
Barry, there's a few of the boys in here would drive their missus to Spain.
Barry. So
brilliant, mate.
Come on, Barry. Give us what's your best boo then? You've been practicing.
Oh, wait.
Brilliant, mate. Thanks for the call, Barry. Put a smile on their face this morning, mate. Absolutely.
Cheers, oh, no.
Great, eh?
It's great, isn't it?
I love you.
Football's such a brilliant sport.
It's magic.
It's different people, different personalities. Oh, it's great.
Let's head back to the phone lines whether Liverpool fans should be booing Trent tonight. Mark, now Mark's a Birmingham fan and wants to have his say. Mark, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, boys. How you doing?
We're in top form, Mark. We're in top form. Now, what do you think, mate? Clearly, the fans are well entitled to boo. That's they pay their money. But should they be doing it, and will they be doing it?
Listen, I speak to lots. I'm a Birmingham fan. I speak to lots of fans from other clubs about this, and it's why do none of these Liverpool fans look at the club? Why do they have to focus all their hate on one of their own young lads who committed most of his life to that club? All the kid wanted to do was basically go and get a new job and better his life and see a bit of the world. That club, what kind of business allowed that to happen for him to go for free? Why is all the hate and vitriol nastiness put on that young kid instead of towards the club? And I'm sorry, boys, you two laughing along at Barry like that. How's Trent feel? Trent and people look up to you guys as examples of good footballers, and they hear you guys laughing along at that. It was a vitriol hatred.
No, that wasn't.
That
was not vitriol hatred from Barry. It was anything but. I mean, he will boo, but it was no hatred. You heard them booing. That was not. Don't mistake that with hatred, mate. That was nothing like hatred. I take your point. He'll feel hurt when he comes, there's no doubt about it. But listen, mate, he's a big boy. He's going to have to accept it if that comes his way. He's a professional football player. And I know in any other walk of life, you want to bet yourself whether you go for bigger wages. I get all that. But football is different. Now, whether it's right or wrong, we can discuss. But that was not hatred. You're out of order there, mate.
I think not. He said his grandkid threw the shirt in the bin and saying he's never going to support that lad again. If that's not hatred and dislike, what is it?
He's disappointment, probably, more than hatred. He's disappointment.
Guys, you guys laughing and saying things like that are brilliant. How does Trent feel? He's in the country now.
Of course, listen, we've been in that position ourselves. We'll know how he's feel. And by the way, the best way to handling it is to laugh it off. Because if you let it get you, then you've got a serious problem. You can think you deserve better, and he probably does. There's no problem about it. He definitely, in my opinion, deserves better. But the fact of the matter is, Mark, whether we like it or not, there'll be a section of football fans think he's in the wrong, and they will voice their opinion, which they're entitled to do. Now, you and I might not agree with it, and I certainly don't, because I wouldn't be booing him. I would not be booing him because of the service he's given to my club. But that doesn't mean they're not entitled to do it because they pay their money.
But why does nobody seem to be pointing the finger at the club? Why is it all aimed at him?
Oh, you've heard
Surely
Arne Slot. You've heard Arne Slot. Arne Slot said he'll welcome him back with open arms. He said he loved the player and he loved the human being. So that's the perfect reaction from the club, I think.
And well,
no. What Arne Slot said was brilliant, and the fans should follow that. What I'm talking about is the reason they're hating him is because he went for free. That's the club's fault.
We're here to give everybody their voice, so we're going to hear from you. Paul was a Liverpool fan, and Paul wants to have his say. Paul, you're about to have the floor, mate. Good morning. How are you?
how you doing, Paul?
I'm very well, guys. How are you?
We're in top form, mate. You carry on. What do you think of the situation? Are you looking forward to the game tonight?
Oh, I can't wait. Absolutely can't wait. I mean, last season was a cracking game.
Oh, I was here, mate.
It's going to be even more tonight with Trent coming home. But for the reason I rang up is that when you had a guy on just before 8 o'clock who was actually ranting at you two about laughing at what Barry said, I was just like, get a life, mate. At the end of the day, Trent was there. I loved him when he was there. Fantastic player. Won everything that he possibly could at the club. So when he left to go to Madrid, I was hats off to you, lad. Better finances, better way of life for yourself over in the sun. No problem at all with him. Well, I wouldn't be booing him tonight when he came home because of what he gave to the club. So it's absolutely ridiculous that any fan wants to boo him, in my opinion.
Sorry, mate, you carry on. I beg your pardon. I've interrupted you. Carry on.
That's what I was just going to say. I mean, where it comes to him leaving on a free, yeah, it's the club's fault, but at the end of the day, it's what he's being advised. He's being advised not to sign because Real Madrid are coming in for him, and it's the same situation with Canate. Yeah. Canate's not going to sign a contract. We all know he's going to Madrid. So the club made a mistake, personally, in my opinion, in signing Isak after we'd signed Ekatike. We should have got Gay in rather than Isak all day long.
By the way,
you still might get him.
I think you make a great point. I think you make a great point there.
The problem is that those guys will sign their contracts in January.
Yeah,
they know they're going to Real Madrid. He knows he's going Real Madrid. You can do a deal.
Of course he does.
Yeah. Paul, do you know what? I think you make a great point as well, mate. Rather than, I get it. I mean, you always get like opposing players come to stadiums and they're public enemy number one. I get that totally, and it's part and parcel of it. In fact, you know, I actually quite enjoy that side of it, you know, as long as it doesn't go out of hand. Somebody's telling me we've got another caller. We've got Sean, the Liverpool fan. Sean, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Sean.
Morning, lads. You all right?
We're in good form, mate. You looking forward to the game tonight, and what are you expecting?
I'm expecting to get hell, to be honest with you, when it comes to Anfield.
Yep.
Absolutely. And he deserves it, as far as I'm concerned.
What reception do you think he'll get? I mean, do you think Trent will be? Do you think he'll be booed, or do you think there'll be a section of fans obviously very appreciative and maybe give him a round of applause?
I think most fans from Liverpool will boo him because of 2 years before he left, his brother, who's his agent, was telling everyone who'd listened that he was going to Real Madrid for free when his contract ran out. So be honest about it. He waited till a month before the end of the season to tell everybody, when everyone knew for 2 years before that he was going. So why not come out and be honest about it? So that's why the Scousers won't be happy. But you've got the fans from down in London and down in Birmingham saying that we shouldn't do him. They don't get what it's like to be a Scouser and how we feel about the club. So